to our 6th day of the NBHL Texas Division 2024 season. We got 4 games lined up for you today. We are about to get the first underway between the Red River Rougarou and the Colorado Massive. All right, we're about to get underway now. In net for the Colorado Massive, we have Tommy Adesso. In net for the Red River Rougarou, we do have Hunter McAdams. And our first period is underway as right off the face-off, Lodato gets it behind the net, has it in the corner. He's going to battle Kevin Elfenbein. And it splits up off the boards. Colorado's going to pick it up. And we got it. We got a little trip. And they're going to call it. That's going to be our first penalty of the game. 25 seconds in. We'll get the official call here in just a moment. All right, that is going to be a trip-in against Nathan Ford, number 25 for the Rougarou. He will sit for 90 seconds. And we're going to do another face-off. Lodato for the Rougarou. Ryan Cole, number 25 for the Massive. And Lodato wins it back for the Rougarou. Pops up, Ben and Brenson sent it out, but not all the way out. Now Adam McFetridge has it. He'll send it over to the point. Number 19, Tyler Brubach. Gets it back to McFetridge. He tries to center. That is interrupted. Or absorbed, I should say, by Cozy. He just sent back down into the corner. And then finally cleared out from Brennan Benson, by Brennan Benson. All the way down, picked up by Tyler Brubach. Let's send it up, get some changes. Now Cole with it, gains his own for the Massive as along the boards, pressured by Brennan. Sends it back to the point. That's John Richard, he'll take a shot. Looking for a tip. It's falling all around the crease, and McAdams eventually gets a hold of it and gets a whistle. And that gives the Rougarou a bit of a rest on the penalty kill. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in period 1. Score still 0-0. Massive on the power play. Massive will be putting in Jordan Kaczynski, number 88, for the face-off against Lodato. Lodato's going to win it. Takes it back, tries to clear it out. Doesn't get very far. Chris Lawson comes in, but Lodato steps in to interrupt his shot, and he'll clear it all the way down. Desso will stop it, hold it for John Richard. Got a lot of space, he'll walk it forward. Sends it over the point. They gain the zone, drop it back. Back over to Kaczynski. He sends it across to Bo Skaggs. Back up to the point. Chris Lawson, penalty is over. Tip goes up and high over the net. Massive will pick it up. And then interrupted. Sent all the way up, not out. And now running in is John Richard. Poked off his stick. Gets to it in the boards though. Good battle shot on net. Good stop by McAdams. Brett Lee will lob it up and into his bench, and that'll give us another stop. Both teams will go for some changes. Those of you that joined us a little bit late, welcome. We got 4 games coming at you today. This is number 1. So, good amount of hockey for everyone. The face-off, Garrett Pfeiffer gets it, sent down low. Massive plays it up off the boards. I do believe that was Michael Hinton preventing it from leaving the zone, but it eventually does. Now Hinton sends it all the way across, finds Brennan. Or Benson, Brennan Benson, excuse me. And then Massive Massive sends it up off the boards. That's Kevin Smith. It comes all the way down. That will be an icing on the Massive. So we'll bring the face-off all the way back down here. 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in period number 1. Score still nothing. These two teams, anything can happen. We got some comments. Barbara Parker says, great to see everyone. Good hockey today. Lynette Benson says, let's go. And they are right over here to the other dot, because apparently that one was the wrong one. That's okay. It happens. Back up. Hinton with a shot. That's blocked. And it comes up off the boards. Massive had it for a moment and slapped away by Tyler Cook. Massive come back up with it. Retreating is Justin Fiore. He'll send it behind his net. And then the boards all the way down past everybody, and another icing we have on the Massive. Corey Dinger and Justin Fiore in the face-off. Fiore wins it. Massive trying to get it up and out. Comes over for Nathan Ford. Sends it across for Hinton, just out of his reach. Kevin Smith chips it ahead. Then decides to end his chase and go for a change. Hinton got some space and time for a minute. So Josh Rodovich applied some pressure. Now here comes Steve Kuczynski. He risks one, goes wide of the net, but gets by Hinton. And then the sharp angle shot goes through the crease. And behind the net, Hinton's got it, sends it up for Austin Haddock. And he'll chase it down and go through everybody. John Richard, they say no icing. Richard comes up with it for the Massive. And drop back for Cook, gives it to Lodato. He turns and risks one, goes wide of the net, off the backboards and come along the wall. That gets picked up by John Richard. Sends it over. It's Lawson who sends it up and goes right through Josh Rodovich all the way down for an icing yet again. So back down here we go. 5:28 left in period 1. Score still nothing. 2-0. Referees have a little bit of a talk. Decide to do something. A little bit of confusion on what dot to have the face-off on. They decide on this one. As the Massive win the face-off, coming up with it is Kevin Elfenbein. Sent ahead, Michael Weiss. If I'm saying that incorrectly, I do apologize, Michael. But second year the NBHL, second year of me doing this for you. You should be used to it by now. I get them all wrong. Sometimes on purpose, most of the time not. As Massive play a little back and forth behind the net, get some space. Send it up to the red line, all the way across. Hard pass, goes through its intended target. And then Bear sends it off the glass all the way down. And an icing we got this time against the Rougarou. So, face off down here. Are we sure which dot we're doing it on this time? They look like it.
Go down and win that shot.
4:50 left in period 1. Lodato directing some traffic before the drop. Ryan Cole in the face-off for the Massive. Cole wins it. Chipped down into the corner by Tyler Brubach, who protects. Pressured by Bear. Cycle. Picked up by Adam McFetrich. Cozing pressuring. Centering pass shot. Taken from Devin Kaczynski. That was blocked in front. Now here come the Massive. Colby Stewart with a shot. That ends up behind the net. I think Adesso got a piece. I'm not entirely sure. It looked like he did. Could be wrong though. Ryan Cole gains his own. pressured, all the pressure. He makes some moves, protects it well. Brings it in along the boards. Poked off the stick by Hebert. He sends it back. Chris Lawson shot blocked. Attempt block. Ladato's going to come up with it. Sent ahead for Dugan. Not Duggan, as I've said for multiple years and was finally corrected last month. Wrist shot taken from the point goes wide. Picked up by Pfeiffer. Lost by Pfeiffer. And then lobbed out of the zone. By the massive off the wrist of Jordan Kaczynski. Comes over. Hebert's got it now for the Rougarou. He sends it around for Ford. Ford off the boards to Dugan. Dugan sends one across for Benson. Benson can't get it too far. Now here comes Mr. 3, Carson Froese. Froze, actually. You know, I like to rhyme. And that'll be stopped by McAdams. Both teams will get some changes again. Three minutes, 10 seconds left in period one. Score still 0-0. Dinger wins the face-off for the Rougarou. Sent around the net. Haddock pick it up. Drops it back down for Ford. Sends it over far boards for Dinger. And now the Massive send it right back down. That will not an icing. They wave it off. Ford gets to it. Sends it hard up the board. Massive keep it in. And then it's taken away by everybody, back and forth. Off the boards it goes all the way down. They say icing. They say icing. Dinger doesn't like it. John Richard does. So all the way down here. Tina Matthew, let's go. Cheering on the boys, especially 22, Tyler Cook. There you go, Tyler. Tina's watching. 2:30 left in period one. Tie up on the face-off. Rougarou's going to get to it around the net. Behind the net, I should say. Haddock gets it over for Dinger. Dinger lobs it way ahead. Through its intended target, Tyler Cook. Ford with it now, though. Brings it up. Uses the handle. Shipped ahead. Hinton gets it in. Walks it forward. Finds some space. Ends up behind the net. Tries to play it off the net. Austin Haddock keeps it in. Sends it back down. Dinger gets to it in the corner. Takes a bit of a spill. No call. Wrist shot blocked in front of the net, and that's going to get picked up by Steve Kaczynski. He'll dump it in, go for a change. Yes, Josh! Off his net. Now Kevin Smith trying to center. Shot taken by Kevin and Elfenbein. McAdams with a good stop. Nass's still with it. Little wrister from Elfenbein. Comes all the way up, but not out. That was kept in by Chris Lawson. Now Cole with it, back to Lawson. Lawson with a wrist shot. And the Massive strikes first. Chris Lawson with the goal. Let's see the assist. All right. So that was scored by number 22, Chris Lawson, assisted by Ryan Cole, number 25. Your score with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in period one is now 1-0 Colorado Massive. As Massive win the face-off back. Lawson got it again, sent it up ahead for Brubach. Brubach pressured by Lee, put right in front of the net, wrist shot. Wide of the net from Adam McFetridge.
One high.
Someone needs a drink of water, apparently. And that would be me. As they battle behind the net for it, Ryan Cole, he's got it, comes up, finds some room, sends it ahead for McFetridge. Wrist attempt blocked. And pass attempt, centering pass attempt, interrupted by Lodato, who gets it ahead. Now here comes Stewart again. His wrister goes wide. Centering pass interrupted. And now here comes Kevin Elfenbein. Fine, excuse me. He's got it down in the corner. The rest of the team went for changes. He does well to keep possession. Gets it over from Michael Weiss. Oh, and it lobs up and hits me in the kneecaps. My goodness, folks. It's a good thing I got the balance of a 17-year ballerina. Otherwise, I would have taken a tumble. You know, it's funny. I got commented a couple weeks ago about how they like my high position here when I film these games. They don't realize that I put myself in danger to bring my position this high, as my kneecaps are exposed over the glass. And it's no fun getting hit in the knees with balls. And that is the end of period number 1. We got a 60-second break. You know what that means? You don't got much time to do anything. So stick around. Second period coming right up. All right. Second period's about to get underway. We got some comments. What do we got? Lynette Benson, how you doing? She says, shooting a man on the ladder, LOL. That's right, should got your deer stand. Yes, I should have. Yes, I should have. We'll see about next season. I am taking donations. AC says, I do. I score keep at home. It's dangerous. Laugh out loud. Yes. All right, AC. So you feel my pain? Well, hopefully you don't feel the same pain. But I feel we feel pain together as our second period is underway. As A-Bear now. End it up. In and out of the zone it goes for the Rougarou. A-Bear chips it off the board. Mr. 3 gets it for Colorado. That's Carson Froese. Now the Rougarou chip it in deep from Brendan Benson. Moves it behind the net. John Richard had it, muscled off the ball. Dugan, I do believe that's Dugan, applying all the pressure, taking it away. They'll battle in the corner. But out comes John Richard, takes possession, sends it hard up the boards. He finds Pfeiffer. And then A-Bear with a shot. Good stop by Adesso. Comes over in the corner. Massive pick it up. Ahead. Massive get it out, but A-Bear takes it away. Across the far board. That's going to get picked up by Bo Skaggs. He'll throw one behind the net. Board. And Franzen get to it. Massive at the point. Wrist shot absorbed by Pfeiffer. I do believe that's Pfeiffer. Yes, Pfeiffer. He'll dump it. Go get changes. Massive send it up. It comes all the way down. And icing is the call. As 37? Franzen? Yep, as Franzen. Couldn't get to it fast enough. Sometimes it's better just take the icing instead of gassing yourself trying to prevent it. I'm just saying. You get gas out there, you're barely any good to anybody. So, quick changes, folks. Not that I'm, you know, back camera coaching. That's weird. I mean, I could. Because I'm literally seeing everything. Doesn't mean I'd be any good at it, or my calls would be, my coaching would be ideal. But you never know. Maybe I'll try it one day. Actually, scratch that. I won't. Don't worry. As tie up on the face-off, Lodato sends it forward. Massive got it on the boards. And there goes Corey Megan. Sends it hard around the boards. And back up to the point. That's picked up by Fiore. He protects as he is pressured by Anderson. Fiore and Anderson again battle for it in the corner. And Anderson goes down. I do believe that's going to be a high sticking call. did not see it personally as I was looking at one of my 15 other things I got to do while I'm doing this. But it looked like Fiore was saying it was an embellishment. Doesn't matter whether it was or not, as the ref's call is a high stick. So, Rougarou on their first power play. Justin Fiore will sit for 90 seconds.
Dude, I missed the stick with you grabbing my stick right there.
That's right, Justin, keep your head in it. Shit call. Let's go, guys. Shit call. Head down.
So, 7 minutes and 54 seconds left in period 2. Massive still leading by 1. And the Rougarou on their first power play, as Anderson was getting his teeth checked by the ref. Rougarou wins the face-off, takes it behind the net, looking for an open passing lane.
Job help! Yeah, Joe, hey, stay with
Gets it up to Ford. At the point, back to Lougarou. Lougarou back to Ford. Ford over to Dugan, comes off the boards. Dugan, wrist one, goes high. And then Lougarou steps in to keep it in. Ford with a shot, blocker save. Rebound straight to Stewart, whose shot goes high above the net. Sent all the way back up the boards to Ford. He'll keep it in. Over to Dugan. Dugan, wrister blocked by Jordan Kaczynski. Ford sends it over for Lougarou. Back to Dugan, who's wide open. Takes the shot that did not get through. Lougarou picks it back up. Rougarou looking really good set up on this power play. Stewart, Dugan, Ford. Ford to Lougarou. Lougarou with a wrister. Stopped by Odesso and then lobbed out of the zone. The Massive go for changes. 5 seconds left on the power play. Now Stewart battles, takes a wrister. Odesso blocks it out and then cleared all the way down to Ford. And the penalty kill power play is over. Massive back to full strength. Now here comes Ryan Cole, 25 on 25. Ford backs off, protects the crease. Behind the net, Massive with it. Finds some space. Can't read the number, otherwise I'd tell you who it is. I think that's 19. Tyler Brubach, Mr. Captain. Yes, I was right. Lougarou makes a move, gets it out. Stewart's gonna come in, pick it up. Wrist one, that's deflected up high. Not high enough for a whistle. And taken away from Stewart. Massive get it. And now stretch pass. Brings it up, but a bear right there. Prevent a good shot opportunity. Another wrister taken. Good stop by McAdams as it ends up in the corner. Drop back for McFetridge. He comes out, got some little space. Takes a sharp angle shot. That goes through everybody. Ends up in the far boards. Hinton picks it up. Sends it ahead. That goes through Tyler Cook. And then sent back down. A Bear's going to get it for the Rougarou. Sent back ahead. Picked up by Cook. He sends it across. It's sent ahead. And then the Massive send it right back down. Now, could be an icing. They wave it off. A Bear's got it. Lobbed up the board. Round. It's out. Dinger collects. Sends it for Haddock. Batted off his stick. Now here comes Massive. Walking in. Shot blocked by A Bear. Shot taken by Fiore. And then sent ahead for Hinton. He wrists one. Saved by Odesso. And the Massive take it right back. Good back and forth, everybody. Kevin Franzen with it now. Sends it across for Megan. And dropping it back. Nobody there. They might have had too many men if the pass had been received. Not entirely sure on that one, so don't quote me unless I was. And then by all means, credit me. Otherwise, I will sue you. I'm joking. As Dugan with it now. Gains the zone for the Rougarou. And then cleared right back out, all the way down. That's going to go on net, so no icing. And now Kozine sends it ahead. At it. Basically gives it away to the Massive. Massive with it. Lawson sends it up the boards. It goes to Rougarou. Hagee. Rougarou come back up with it. Dugan muscled off the ball by Chris Lawson. In the head, not out. Eventually, yes. And Brubach, or excuse me, Bo Sags. He's got it. He'll chase it down in the corner. Skaggs send it hard around. Nobody there. But here comes Hagee. And he'll throw one. That lobs into the far corner. Brett Lee's gonna put on some jets to get to it. Lob it up and out. That'll get picked up by Michael Weiss for the Massive. He sends it ahead for Mr. 3. Carson frees, throws. Excuse me. He wrists one that goes behind the net. And wrister attempt blocked by Kozine. We have a little bit of an incident.
You're the first one, you want to have one on the second.
And that'll be a penalty. Jordan Kaczynski. See what the call is. All right, so we have coinciding penalties. So still 5-on-5. Number 33, Zach Kozine, 90 seconds for slashing on the Rougarou. And number 8, Jordan Kaczynski, 90 seconds for high sticking. As the Massive win the face-off back. Going to get picked up off the boards by John Richards. He sends it across for Michael Weiss. Weiss dumps it down. No icing. Bear gets to it. Centering pass interrupted by Ford. Legato got a hold of it and was immediately pounced upon by 2 Massives. That sounds weird to say, but it's the truth. As it finally comes out of the zone, Michael Weiss gets to it, sends it back right in front of us. And that is picked up by Ryan Cole and then sent down low into the far corner. Bear tries to clear it out, does not succeed. Picked up by Adam McFetridge. And he wrists one and beats McAdams for number 2 for the Massive. With 1 minute and 52 seconds left in period number 2. Let's see the official call, folks. The official call did not happen. Oh, here it comes. All right. So that was scored by Tyler Brubach, actually, and assisted by Adam McFetridge. And off the face-off, the Rougarou come up with it. Sliding down on the ground was Tyler Cook, and he loses possession. Carson Froese comes with it, gains his own. Mr. 3 is what we call him. You're welcome for that, Carson. I hope it doesn't annoy you. And a no-look kind of backhand from Bo Skaggs. Goes through everybody. A little bit of a wrister from Chris Lawson. Goes wide of the net. Pinned along the boards. And as it was bouncing around Kevin Smith's back, Michael Hinton took a whack at it. Looks like he's going to get a penalty for that one. We're going to see what happens here. Hinton, of course, not happy about it. Let's see. All right. So Michael Hinton takes a seat for 90 seconds for slashing. That's number 29 on the Rougarou, if you didn't know. So Massive on their second power play of the game. Minute and 17 seconds left in the period. That was immediately cleared out by Austin Haddock off the face-off. Picked up. Zone game. Massive with it. Kevin Elfenbein gets it over to Lawson. Sends it down, centering pass. It's bouncing all around. Makes its way to the crease and eventually batted over into the corner. Picked up by Adam McFetridge. He sends it up to the point for Lawson. Lawson centers one, looking for a tip. Gets caught up in the feet. And sent up for Elfenbein. 30 seconds. He sends it back down for Ryan Cole. Cole holds it. Makes some moves, looking for a passing lane. Finds one. Wrist shot taken, goes wide behind the net, off the glass, picked back up. And sent back down for Tyler Brubach. He centers. Lawson with a shot. Adam blocks it into the corner. Lodato picks it up. Can't get it around Lawson, though. Lawson gets it over, and that will be the end of second period. We got another 60-second break, folks. And period number 3. It's underway as Lodato picks it up right off the face-off, drops it back, shot taken and blocked from Benson. Set back up, goes through. Austin Haddock comes all the way down. He's pressured by Bo Skaggs. Now he's pressured by Bo Skaggs. Then around the boards, picked up by Kobe Stewart. And penalty is now over. I think. Is it? Yes. Sorry. Skaggs makes a move. Rolls off his stick. Gets a little bump from Haddock and goes down. Gets back up. No call. As the Rougarou lob it up and out. Massive. Gets to it off the boards. Jordan Kaczynski sends it down. It'll get picked up by Bear. Sends it ahead off the stick of Lodato. Right back down and picked up by Skaggs for the Massive. Caught up in the feet of Mr. 3. He takes a little tumble as he was trying to bat it out. Bat it over, excuse me, behind the net. It does eventually go behind the net. And Bear sends it ahead for Brennan Benson. Gets it to Lodato. Lodato with a wrister. Adesso with a stop. Corrals it, gets the glove down. And we get another whistle, which is customary when the glove goes on top of the ball, whether it's the goalie or a player. The only difference is one results in a penalty, the other one is kind of the point of the game. 8 minutes, 43 seconds. Your score is 2-0. Massive up by 2. I hope that was obvious. Ball comes in through the neutral zone. Stewart throws it to Dugan. It goes right through him. It's going to get picked up by number 40, Dan Stern from the Massive. Taken away by Dugan. Dugan sends it up to the point. Brett Lee. He tried to dump it. That was blocked. Ford sends it ahead. Lodato over through Dugan. Comes off the boards. Picks it up. Sent ahead. Ford with a shot. Goes wide behind the net. Stewart picks it up. And they'll battle for it behind the net. One of the Massive goes down. Gets all tangled up. Sent ahead. Brett Lee keeps it in. We got all sorts of craziness happening, folks. Massive send it out. Ford sends it back. Lodato picks it up. Lodato gains his own. Checks it on the board, gets it to Dugan. He's got Pfeiffer coming. Lodato with a shot. One around. Behind the net. Pfeiffer sends it back off the boards. Dugan picks it up, centers. That was interrupted and blocked and then cleared by Justin Fiore. Sent all the way down. Are they going to call the icing? They do. you were with us last month, folks, you'll know I changed the name from icing to ballin'. But, yeah, there were some certain parties that were not happy with that. I received cease and desist. It was the whole thing. So, icing it is. Apparently, I'm not cool enough for ball. That's fine. That's fine. I can take it. So, I'm going to stand on a ladder, for goodness sakes. Anyway, they battle for it. Pfeiffer has it for a moment as the Massive were falling all over. And Fiore just sends it right back down again. They say no icing as Cozine gets to it. Sends it ahead for Hebert. Hebert feels the pressure, dumps it in. Adesso tries to corral it, couldn't do it. Off the glass. And Massives collect it up. Now here comes Steve Kaczynski. And he takes a shot. That ball was bouncing everywhere. Hebert does good to send it off the boards. And then Kevin Elfenbein dived to keep it in. It went off the stick and into the Rougarou bench. So, another face-off we have. All right, we got some comments. Jordan LeGrand, you are so cool. Well, thank you. The ballin' folks don't think so, but, you know, as long as you do, that's all that matters. All right, so in a face-off, we have Corey Dinger and Steve Kaczynski. They'll tie up and back and forth. Not even have enough time to read a name as Hinton sends it down low behind the net, picked up by Cook. But then the Massive take it. Come on with it. Now here comes John Richard. He gains his own, gets around Haddock, brings it all the way in. Haddock slides. He takes it behind the net, posts up, looks for a pass, doesn't have one. His Massive went for some changes. Then a head shot, take it. Tyler Brubach in the neutral zone. That was blocked by Cook. And now here comes Adam McFetridge. Got along the boards, drops it. Back into the corner for Ryan Cole. He'll take it behind the net. Walking out, looking for a pass. Doesn't have it. Protects it along the boards. Sends it up for Dan Stern. He made a little nifty move. Adam McFetridge gets it in the corner. Takes it behind the net. Round and round we go. Petridge with it. Has a little bit of space. Sends it over to Ryan Cole. Cole down in the corner. Puts it ahead. And shot. Devin Kaczynski goes high. And taken out of the zone by the Rougarou is that Dinger. And they say it's an icing. And we got no change. All right. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in our third period in our game, unless the Massive come back and score 2 to tie it up as the Rougarou come back, score 2 to tie it up, as your score is 2-0 with the Massive. Jordan LeGrand, more comments. You are. Oh, well, thank you, Jordan. I do appreciate that. I make a lot of jokes, but it's nice for people to do anyway. And update on score, I think I just gave it to you. 2-0 Massive is your score, as Mr. Threes pinned along the boards in the corner, battling with Brendan Benson. It comes into everybody's feet. And then eventually came out, not entirely sure what happened, but eventually Austin Haddock caught it, and the ref called it, not called it, blew the whistle. My goodness, Chris. Getting all flustered. We're 1 game in. I got 3 more to go. This is not looking good, folks. Woo-hoo. All right. Boskag sends the ball into the corner off the face-off. Haddock picks it up for the Rougarou. Lodato with it. In the center, gains the zone, gets to Stewart. Stewart with a shot, goes wide, ends up in the far near corner, excuse me. Picked up by Benson. Put in the crease, Stewart. I'm not sure what happened there, but eventually ended up in the near boards and then sent around to the far corner where Stewart's going to pick it up. And gets around all the Massives, takes the shot, also wide of the net, ends up behind. Massive pick it up, lob it up, and out. Not too much out because they hit the ceiling. Well, that's a stop. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in period 3. My goodness, I already need a break.
Colby. Wait, come here.
Woo. All right. Lodato and Fiore in the face-offs. Face-off. Only one that I know of. Lodato wins it. Centers for Ford. His shot did not make it in the back of the net, as Dugan sends it behind the net. And that is picked up by Benson, who centers, goes through everybody, comes all the way back out of the zone. Ford will pick it up. Rougarou touch up, and then it is sent back down. That did go off the stick of Dugan, so no icing. Sent around. Chris Lawson with it. Lobs it far, and wide, and high, and far again. And an icing. Yet again. .346 left in period 3. Rougarou still down by 2. And Lodato kind of won the face-off and came back. Stewart takes another shot. That goes high above the net. As the Massive tried to play off the boards. Missed the boards. I think that was Elfenbein. Smacked his teammate in the face. Not the face, the side of the helmet. May as well been his face. I don't know. It went off another player in the bench. That's an immediate stoppage of play. We get another face off. You guys know the rules. You don't even need me. I'll just be quiet for the rest of the game. The more I speak, the worse it gets. Oh, goodness. Tie up on the face-off. There's a lot of those lately, in this period anyway. Dugan gets it over to A-Bear with a slap shot. That was blocked. And the Massive clear it out. It's all the way down. That is on net, so no icing. A-Bear will pick it up behind his net. Throw it up the boards to Ford. And across for Dugan. He's got it. He gets it to Lodato, who gains his own. Sends it across for a waiting Colby Stewart. He'll wrist one. That goes high. I don't think that was deflective. Ends up in the far corner. Ford collects it, protects it, walks it, finds some space, back over to Stewart. Stewart sends it over to Lodato. Lodato sends it back for A-Bear. A-Bear with a dumping attempt. That was blocked by Josh Rogic. Set back up for Lodato. Regains his own, drops it back for Stewart. Hooked off his stick by Smith. Down it comes. 2:35 left in period number 3. A-Bear sends it in for Ford. Ford dumps it in. Picked up by Weiss. Sent up the boards, lobbed up into the ceiling by McFetridge. That's a stoppage. And another face-off. Barbara Parker. A lot of action in this game. A lot of icing in this game. Yes. Oh, they need some cupcakes now, eh? For the icing. I mean, I guess cake too. Cupcakes, cake. Whatever else takes icing. I don't know. Pound cake? I don't know. What do you want, man? Hey, Bears sends it. Tries to send it up off the board as the Rougarou have pulled their goalie. Adams is on the bench. Massive with possession. And then taken back by the Rougarou. Here's Lodato. He walks it up, brings it in, wrist one right into the glove of Adesso. He says, thank you very much. Holds on to it. 1:52 left in period 3. And we got a timeout for Rougarou. We got Barbara Parker says, that's right. That's right, folks. Icing and cupcakes. I got time for it. Normally when I get a drink of water, I take this microphone off my mouth, but I'm not doing that this time. So if you happen to hear the sweet, sweet sounds of me chugging some water, I apologize. I'll try my best to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, I think that's the actually the very first time I've ever tried to take a quiet sip of water. It's a weird feeling. I don't recommend it. I'm just glad I didn't attempt to breathe at the same time. That would have been fun.
Hey, and on the face-off, if I lose it, we gotta have 3 guys on one, okay? Hey, we got it.
All right. That woo-woo means timeout is over. And McAdams is still on the bench. Dotto and Cole in the face-off. Dotto ties it up, wins it, sends it back to Ford. It bounces all around the boards. Stewart, for a moment, off the board. Ford gets to it, kicks it to Lodato. Lodato wrists one. I think that was deflected in the corner, or at least the shot interrupted. Comes off the boards. Dugan gets to it. Got a little bit of space. And bounces all the way over. And out it comes. The Rougarou tucks back up. Ford sends it to Lodato. Lodato over to Dugan. Dugan's shot interrupted. Or whatever you call it. Stick in the way. And then sent all the way down. By the massive. That is an icing with 1 minute and 3 seconds left. I think that was Lawson taking his bid at the empty net. Or probably just trying to relieve some pressure. Either way, it's smart. At this point in the game, empty net, 6 on 5. Ice it all you want. Keep in mind, we got to get this game over with. And Rougarou had it for a moment off the face-off. Now the massive with it. Now 25 on 25. 25 wins it. Can't get the shot off. It's 25. Stop 25. That's Ford. Interrupting Ryan Cole. Now Skaggs gets it over, and just a little tap in for Ryan Cole is number 3 for the Massive with 37.5 seconds left in period 3.
Good job, Ryan. Let's go. Hey. Take a smile. Woo!
Get the official call.
Good job, Ryan.
Okay, so the official call is Coach Skaggs, number 10 with the goal, hit by Ryan Cole. Okay. Number 25. However, the scorekeeper says that what we saw is correct and it was said backwards. So, goal actually scored by Ryan Cole, assisted by Bo Skaggs. As we are back underway, 30 seconds left. The Rougarou bring it into the zone. Diving Kozing keeps it in. It was on its way to roll out. Pfeiffer sends it centers. And Haddock keeps it in for just a moment. And then Josh Rodovich got tripped up by Haddock. They will call a tripping on that one. Get the official call. Official. So the officially said, tripping. Austin Haddock, 90 seconds, 11.7 seconds in the game. Massive on their third power play, I do believe, unless I'm mistaken. Usually happens. Here comes Dinger. And tied up, they get. And Dinger loses a helmet. I'm not sure if that's a penalty or not.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Like, win a fucking battle, kid. Let's go.
Nope. Maybe. Nope. As it's dumped in, and that'll do it, folks. Colorado Massive take game 1 of day 6 here in the Texas Division NBHL. Your final score is 3-0. Colorado Massive.